Basically, it was cabinet level officials and secluding them we'd do it for anywhere from 3 to 6 days, okay?
Actual cabinet level officials.
Yes, and we learned a lot doing that.
What if I told you there's a secret plan, one that's been in place for decades, that ensures the U.S. government can keep running no matter what happens? Whether it's a nuclear attack, a large-scale terrorist strike, or any disaster that could wipe out Washington, D.C., this plan guarantees that government officials can still govern the nation from hidden bunkers deep underground. This plan is known as the Continuity of Government, COG, and at its heart lies one of the most secretive places in America, Mount Weather. COG is more than just a plan. It's an intricate, multi-layered system of underground facilities, secure communication networks, and highly classified protocols designed to keep the U.S. government running in the face of annihilation. Today we'll explore how COG works, the role of Mount Weather in this plan, and the strange case of a bunker hidden beneath a luxury resort.
What would it be like to live out a disaster deep in Mount Weather?
Let's dive in. Origins of COG stretch back to the early days of the Cold War, when the possibility of nuclear war with the Soviet Union became terrifyingly real. The U.S. government realized that it needed a strategy to ensure that its leadership could survive a potential attack and continue governing the country. That's how continuity of government was born. At its core, COG is about maintaining control and functionality of the federal government, even if key leadership in Washington, D.C. is taken out. So what does COG entail? It involves the rapid evacuation of top government officials to secure undisclosed locations where they can continue performing their duties.
The way the exercises were carried out was in utmost secrecy, and they would tell no one, not even their wives, where they would be.
These locations are known as continuity facilities, and they are scattered across the country. One of the most important of these facilities is Mount Weather, an 85-acre underground city nestled in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains, about 45 miles west of Washington, D.C. Mount Weather was originally constructed during the Truman administration and has been expanding and modernized over the years to meet evolving threats.
Satellites can peer at facilities on the surface, but not at the secrets below.
This facility is more than just a bunker. It's an entire underground world designed to function as a secondary capital for the U.S. government in the event of a catastrophe. Think of it as a shadow government, where officials can live and work without interruption if the unthinkable happens above ground. But Mount Weather isn't just a Cold War relic.
Now, some very, very sketchy details reaching us here at Sky Centre. Important enough to bring to you, though, at this early stage. We believe that a plane has crashed into the World Trade Center in New York. That happened within the last few moments. No details at this stage as to what sort of plane it is. It could well be a large plane. We are hearing reports of a 737 not yet confirmed.
September 11th, 2001. It became an essential part of the U.S. government's response to a modern-day crisis. When terrorists attacked the World Trade Center and the Pentagon on 9/11, the government scrambled to put its continuity of government plans into action. There were fears that more attacks were coming and that Washington, D.C. might be a target.
Military aid motions to a stunning sight: an F-16 fighter jet alongside the plane's left wing.
As the situation rapidly unfolded, the president, vice president, and key officials were evacuated to secure locations. Some reports suggest that Mount Weather was among the bunkers activated that day.
The F-16 was so close, you could see the pilot looking at us. And in the distance, you could see the still burning Pentagon.
While much of what happened on 9/11 remains classified, what we do know is that COG plans were fully implemented. Mount Weather, with its state-of-the-art communication systems and readiness for such a scenario, was prepared to step in as a command center for the country. If Washington had been wiped out, this underground city would have become the heart of the U.S. government.
300 feet underground is a massive complex.
But how does it work? How does the government maintain power in such a crisis? At Mount Weather, officials can continue operating as they would in Washington, D.C. The facility includes offices, dormitories, cafeterias, a hospital, and even a situation room equipped with cutting-edge communication technology.
A broadcast studio where the president can keep the American people posted and prepared. Even a crematorium.
If the president, vice president, or key cabinet members are killed or incapacitated, the continuity facility is designed to support government operations, allowing officials to lead the country from within the mountain. One of the key components of COG is the survivor list, a list of individuals deemed essential to the functioning of the government. This list reportedly includes around 6,500 people, from high-ranking officials to military leaders and even skilled professionals like engineers and technicians. These individuals are given special ID cards that grant them access to continuity facilities like Mount Weather. In the event of a crisis, these individuals are evacuated to the facility where they are expected to take on critical roles in keeping the country running. But Mount Weather is just one piece of the COG puzzle.
Mount Weather has enough supplies for 200 personnel for a month, but it's stocked with enough bunks for 2,000.
Further details about the inner working of Mount Weather are as yet still obscured from the public. The facility is a topic where leaks are exceptionally rare, and no one who's had the responsibility of working inside has ever come forward to offer testimony as to what's inside.
Signs warn of unwanted visitors every few feet. Just as we were starting to set up shooting video for this story, two black SUVs pulled up behind us with flashing lights. Our cameras kept rolling as Homeland Security officers checked our personal identification, vehicle registration, and even some of the information that we knew about Mount Weather. We were careful not to break any laws or trespass. Still, we were politely told to move along, to not attract any unwanted attention from passers-by. Our visit quickly cut short.
Another key player is the Greenbrier Resort, a luxury hotel in West Virginia that for decades hid a massive underground bunker designed to house the entire U.S. Congress. Known as Project Greek Island, this bunker was built during the Eisenhower administration in the 1950s.
Imagine a mammoth, top-secret nuclear bomb shelter that's on the grounds of a popular resort, yet almost nobody has the slightest clue it's there.
Hidden beneath the West Virginia wing of the Greenbrier Resort, this colossal shelter was capable of housing all 535 members of Congress in the event of a nuclear attack. Like Mount Weather, it was equipped with dormitories, meeting rooms, and everything needed for the U.S. Congress to continue functioning. For over 30 years, the Greenbrier Bunker remained top secret.
Just a 4-hour drive southwest of the nation's capital, it's long been a remote rest spot for rich politicians eager to get away from it all.
Its existence was only revealed in 1992 when the Washington Post broke the story. After the report, the bunker was decommissioned, but its story remains one of the most fascinating chapters in U.S. history. Can you imagine staying at a luxury hotel, unaware that beneath your feet lies a Cold War-era bunker designed to save America's political elite?
The 11,000-acre estate boasts more than 500 rooms and has been catering to the well-heeled since the 1700s.
While the Greenbrier Bunker may have been decommissioned, Mount Weather remains operational and ready to be activated in times of crisis. After 9/11, the importance of COG and its facilities like Mount Weather became even more pronounced. The attacks exposed the vulnerability of the nation's capital and reaffirmed the need for secure continuity plans in the face of terrorism and modern warfare. Mount Weather wasn't the only facility activated on 9/11. The U.S. government maintains a network of continuity facilities, collectively known as the Federal Relocation Arc. These facilities are scattered across the United States in places like Raven Rock Mountain Complex,
also known as Site R. The inside is a fully staffed bunker believed by some to have more than 500,000 square feet of space ready to act as an underground Pentagon in case of an attack on our country.
And NORAD's Cheyenne Mountain Complex in Colorado. These bunkers are designed to ensure that if one facility is compromised, others can still function, keeping the government operational in the most extreme circumstances. But here's the question. What does this mean for the rest of us? The concept of continuity of government is both reassuring and unsettling.
If there's a nuclear war, there's a double of every cabinet official, including the president and the vice president, who operate legally on their behalf until those people individually or together get to Mount Weather and replace themselves. A lot of people don't know this.
On one hand, it's comforting to know that the U.S. government has plans in place to continue functioning even in the worst-case scenarios. But on the other hand, it raises tough questions about who gets to survive. The COG plans prioritize the political elite, military leaders, and select professionals essential to the rebuilding of the country. Meanwhile, the average citizen is left to fend for themselves.
However, Raven Rock is shrouded in mystery. So few have been inside, and even fewer admit to doing so.
In the event of a crisis, only those on the survivor list are guaranteed access to facilities like Mount Weather. This has led to criticisms that the system is unfairly exclusive. During the Cold War, the idea was that the survival of the government was crucial to maintaining order and rebuilding society. But in today's world, where terrorism and cyber attacks are as much a threat as nuclear war, the ethics of who gets saved and who doesn't are more complicated than ever. So, does knowing that Mount Weather and other COG facilities exist give you peace of mind? Or does it feel like a haunting reminder that in times of crisis, the rest of us might be left behind while the elite retreat underground? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you found this look into one of America's most secretive plans intriguing, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories about the hidden systems that shape our world.